Good morning. Let's go ahead and do a workout that we can combine two patterns that are somewhat similar. Okay, I'm focusing on the same thing, and we're going to focus on the posterior chain. Okay, so from my back, my glutes, my hamstrings, and all the way down to the lower leg. What we're going to do is we're going to do a very controlled. Some stability demands are there, but it's much more controlled. Hip extension pattern where I'm using the posterior chain to really activate it, to turn it on. And again, as an adult, sometimes we need to do things that are a little bit more isolated to help get an area, I guess we could say, kind of like turned on a little bit more. So we're going to do this to be very safe, very controlled, and then we're going to come over, we're going to grab a medicine ball, we're going to use our ladder. You don't need a ladder, I'm just going to show you how you can use the ladder. And we're going to turn on this posterior chain as well as the anterior chain, but really focusing on the posterior chain using a medicine ball and what I call fake throw. So this is kind of a fun workout to do, a little bit more challenging, and you're going to get a nice, what we might call a burn going on when you do this. So what I'm going to do is I have a bench, okay? This could be a chair, it could be anything, and it's the bigger it is, the better, because it's more stable. Now this is a pretty big bench, so I have no problem. I'm going to put my ball on it. And all I'm going to do is widen my feet, okay, so that I get on the ball safely, okay? So it's very easy to get on the ball. It's not going to roll off. It's a pretty wide bench. So I get on it, and then all I'm going to do is just grab the bench, okay? So now I'm on this pretty good. Now I'm going to bring my legs closer together so they're more in line. And I'm simply going to perform a hip extension, okay? I don't want to overextend my back, but I want to get good, strong extension, and I want to feel my hips, my glutes really firing here at the end, and then come back down under control. And I'm going to get about 10 to 15 reps of this, okay? And then once I'm done there, then obviously I'll switch, and I'll do the same on this side. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm feeling my back, okay, in a good way. If I were to extend and lift my head, that's not what I want. I don't want to hurt the joints or the facets of my lumbar spine. All I'm trying to do is make sure my back is active, okay, by maintaining this nice neutral position. I don't want to slump over the ball. I want to stay up so I create a nice straight line when I do my extension. Now, once I've done that, I'm going to grab my ball, and just like I would be if I were walking through each step, I'm going to do that, but I'm going to actually kind of like leap into it. So I'm going to almost like drop into each step, and I'm going to bring the ball down aggressively and stop it. So it looks like this. So now my posterior chain has to turn on so I don't keep flexing, and then my quads work to help me from dropping to the ground, all right? So I'm really getting a lot of great work here. All right, and then I can turn around and do the same going back. So this exercise combined with this dynamic exercise teaches you to control overflexion by initially training extension. So we make sure we have good strength here, and then we go very dynamic and a little bit more violent with that fake throw. So hey, kind of a different workout, pretty fun. Give it a shot, and hey, we'll see you tomorrow.